Get to the chicken.
Let that OG, man.
Nobody is getting no money, bro. I swear to God, bro.
Play the fuck up, man.
This is chicken talk, dog. This is chicken talk.
Burn one.
I'm trying to get to the chicken.
Chicken Talk, the podcast. Your host, Renzel, alongside me, my brother.
It's the kid, KB, man. We got my brother, my other right-hand man in the building today. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Ron WeezzzKutz.
All right, man. We got WeezzzKutz in the building, man. One of the hottest barbers in the area, man. He came out. He flew out from Narnia today, man. let us know where you cutting at, bro. Let us know where we can find you at.
Shit, I'm located in Waldorf, Wakanda.
You see how he said, I'm located. It ain't that far, man. It's worth it, man. You see the work, man.
Hesitant when I drop that location.
You hear me? But you see the work, man. You hear me? My barber right in the building today. But we're going to start off, man. We're going to ask you first, bro. Where you know what I'm saying? Where you grow up at, man? Where you start off at, man?
I originated. I was born in PG County. I migrated up towards Waldorf.
Right.
I finished high school and middle school out there. But I'm from PG County, and I still live in PG County, but I work in Waldorf, the suburbs.
That's where your shit cranking at for real, for real.
Yeah.
What shop you in out, Waldy, bro?
Master Cuts. I'm just over there by Chipotle. It's in the cuts. That motherfucker, it's in the creek.
Right there by the mall, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
alright.
Master
I'm about to
Cuts.
say, I
Bring
ain't
a couple bills.
I ain't even know what Chipotle talking about. You talking about the joint like where Icon used to be and shit?
Nah, it's further down.
What's the
So
name where Icon used to be?
it's like, it's right across from the mall and the Chick-fil-A right there.
Yeah.
It's right across from that Chick-fil-A
Niggas
right
know
there.
what Chipotle
Man,
is.
just Google Master
I
Cuts
mean-
Waldorf, man. You know what I mean? You gonna find my man, young. But, bro, tell us how you got into cutting hair and shit, man. Tell us how you started that shit.
I ain't even want to be no barber for real. I ain't even think I was gonna be cutting hair. I started cutting hair because I tried to make sure I was straight. I was trying to make sure my line was on point. I started fixing myself up in the mirror. Just playing with the clippers from the corner store. No major clippers for real. And then
Yeah, he used to fuck my head up with them Jones, man.
yeah, the AAA battery joints. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Half razor, half trimmer type joints. But yeah, my mother blessed me with some clippers on my 16th birthday because she seen I was playing around with the clippers a lot more. So she was like, all right, well, let me step you up a little bit. Let me, what I'm saying? Let me get you right. And ever since then, I just started playing with the clippers, trial and erroring on my friends and family.
But did it all really stem just from you? I mean, I guess being bored and wanting to do that to yourself, or did like a barber fuck you up or something?
Nah,
made you want.
Well, you just a light-skinned pretty boy ass nigga.
had to get himself right every day.
That's typically it. And I don't even be with the light skin shit all the time, like the stereotype. But nah, I was on some light skin shit, made sure my shit was on point all the time. No bullshit. But like, I grew up with hair all the time, so it's weird because I never really grew up in a barber shop to be like, people grow up around cars and grow up around certain things, so they kind of lean toward that. Like,
Right.
I didn't grow up in a barber shop. I always had hair.
Yeah.
I always had hair. Some type of bush, some type of braids.
Right.
I was getting shape up saying nail when I chop my hair after 3-4 years and then get a haircut.
Yeah.
So I never was really into the barbershops like that. Like I said, I just once I found out I can size the curls of the bush a little bit, or the braids, or the shape of, what I'm saying. That's how I started playing with the clippers.
I'm about to say shit, bro. I remember fucking with Borleone and shit, man. Coming down that jump, coming out Waldy and shit. You shaping niggas up and shit. I'm like, shit, we going to the club. I need a shape. I need a cut or something. Get me right. You hear me? I mean, you was just like getting everybody with the cuts, man.
Yeah, niggas said I can see you do all right on yourself. You do a little better on other people. So, yeah.
All you need is that trust.
I was alright. I wasn't like I said, I wasn't scalping niggas, but it was niggas was on some good bad shit.
But would you really say that's where you like really built like your primary support when starting out, like amongst like the people that you already knew who just needed a haircut, or was like a lot of support coming from areas you didn't expect for real?
That's a good question. Nah, my support really came from within.
You know?
Like for real, like probably my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like he day one, like I said, he day one client, first client for real. You know what I'm saying?
Willing to get fucked up, yeah.
Yeah, so like, still to
Hey,
this
I
day,
said though, you hear me?
yeah, still to this day, like everybody, money is not everything, but sometimes it play a part.
Yeah.
And somebody like KB on the other hand, he would never have to pay $1 for a haircut. I don't care who hair I'm cutting, or
Just
how big I
courtesy.
blow. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta remember where you came from. It's just like, even though like I said, it might be a business now. It's not even about, like I said, it's not even. It ain't, like, I just look at it. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't had this nigga head, in particularly, to practice on 24/7. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, bro, like real, hey, Wenzel, it was times, bro, like I'm getting my hair cut every week, bro. Like we leaving school, going smack it. Like I remember, bro was practicing the fade. That's when I first started getting the fade. So it was like, he like, bro, you need a cut?
Damn, like started with was it the Boosie?
Yeah, real.
Nigga be like, let me get that Boosie cut.
Real I'll own it, fool.
Looking
For
like
any-
one of Boosie's 10
Yeah.
sons and shit.
For any nigga that try to act like they ain't want that Boosie nigga, I was asking for the Boosie fade, you hear me? But nah, man.
But nah, I mean, I know it's a lot more other people stepping in there now aside from niggas that supported you day one. So like, who would you say is like majority of your clientele now? Like the demographic, is it like males, females? Is it
Kinda
younger
old folks.
niggas, older niggas? Yeah.
Bruh, like that's another good question.
Cause I know the women is flooded on that WeezzzKutz IG.
See, like, the people don't understand. You can portray a whole different image than what things really are, or what they seem to be.
Yeah.
But in reality, like my clientele is very versatile. Like my Instagram and what I portray is very different from what it is. And because one is just, I know what people like to see.
Yeah.
That's first thing first. What grab the people's attention? What's gonna make people like this picture? You know what I'm saying? What do people want to see? And typically, if it ain't pretty little ladies or bomb designs or just any in general, somebody that looks decent in the picture with a nice cut.
For sure, I attested that because I mean, just talking to you prior to this, I more so got the vibe that majority of the people that you deal with is really younger people.
Yeah.
But you definitely want to guess that looking at your IG.
Right, but
it's smart on your end.
But but like in reality, like if you come and see and watch and watch me today in the shop, you'll see I had Uncle Phil, little cousin Timmy, little brother Josh, grandma Roseanne, everybody. Like it's very versatile from male to female to older to younger to all the way up and down the spectrum. So
yeah, but I mean,
it's all around.
from a marketing standpoint, like you said, you can kind of see that you know what you putting out there. But like young, you really killing the women now, young. Like, do you think like you know what I'm saying? You think you got some type of play on that, bruh? Because, like, you know what I'm saying? You be doing the dyeing. You be doing the cuts, the designs. Like, when other women, I feel like when other women see another woman do it, they get a little bit more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Have you been seeing more women come to you off the strength of crushing that market?
And how did it, like, all start out for real? Like, who was the first, I guess, woman to really step into your chair and let you do what you was trying to do?
Or was you just like, I just need the legs in my chair?
Alright, so I always had the women just like on a different tip, like basic haircuts.
Right.
But like I said, when I start portraying and showing y'all like what I really could do with the females, and that didn't really start till 2018. Well, it was 2018. I did a Valentine's shoot, and that's when I kind of kicked it off with the women's, with the color and the designs. And like I said, I wasn't really, putting that out there. I was cutting women's, but it wasn't on that level. So I feel like that first shoot, when I kicked everything off on that Valentine's tip, they seen all girls with the pink hair, pink
Red
heart,
hair.
red hair, and then knowing that I did it all, and it's not a follow the leader type thing, but it just, it just set the bar. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot more females get comfortable, and they're like, oh, he could do this, and you know what I'm saying? He has the potential of doing this, or I want to look like her, and I know he could do it. So it's just like, it just brought light to my name and and my talent, because everybody wasn't aware of what I could do or what I was doing, or what I was capable of, because I was just so in the creases. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't putting myself out there like that. I wasn't really pushing and promoting myself like I should have been and like I am now, because I understand, because you post one little thing and people looking for that one thing.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely. Cause man, I be seeing youngins nowadays. They real go on IG or Twitter
Just to
for
look
their
something,
inspiration, like real life, just to
Mhm.
look at shit like that.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say, so you definitely. I'm gonna say you definitely killing that shit, man. But I mean, who else, man? Cause I seen you check your IG, man. You cutting the comedian's head, the rapper's head.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You not even as you cutting grandma Roseanne and all them head. You cut, man. Shout out some of the niggas that's showing you love, man. That's fucking with you, man.
Yeah, shout out to them. They
Yeah.
bring it big
I'm
big
gonna say,
clout
cause
to
I seen Pop in there.
Pop, Goofies,
Yeah, who else shit you cut, man?
Bankroll,
Of course, shout out, bruh. Shout out, Marky, man.
Lil Nas. He started coming fuck with me. Who else fucking with me? My man Dusty, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget my
He
man.
be back, man. He be back, man. You hear me?
It's a lot of local people that I know. I've been, like I said, I just knew off the strength, like I said, but people ain't really look at me for a haircut today. They seen what I could do, and like, oh damn, this nigga Ron do cut. He cool and he can cut hair. You know what I'm saying? So, and then like I said, you see the local people that typically that are have a lot of a crowd to them, and crowds follow them to where people want to come to me to it just because I cut a certain person. So like I said, I definitely respect the people that come to me and show love, because like I said, certain people just want to go deal with certain people because they know a certain person.
Yeah, real loud.
That's cool. That's cool with me. I don't mind. I be the barber that you cut so and so here, yeah, that's me.
Them niggas don't give a fuck if you walk over because they see the work good. You know me?
Yeah.
But nah, off the top of your head, what would you say is like some of your like major pet peeves in regards to just your day-to-day job? Cause I know you probably got a long ass list of them.
Yeah. I hate like I'm light skinned. And I don't even be off no pretty boy, picky type. I'm settled. Like, I'm chill, bro. Like, real talk. But you get the ugliest, baldest niggas in the head, bro. Just be extra picky. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just, you know what I'm saying? Like, fool, you good. Like,
that shit ain't gonna help you no more.
You know what I'm saying? So, just like stuff like that be blowing me. That if a nigga, get a haircut. Like, I ain't tripping. I ain't no petty dude, first of all, but I hate when nigga get out of his head and he asks you a price and say, well, I only got so and so. Like, fool, would you come to the barber shop for like that?
If you had constraints on that shit, you need to say that at the beginning.
You know what I'm saying?
You need to
Right.
verify a price before. You
Right. That don't happen too much more often because I do appointments on Style Seat now. I only take.
Oh yeah,
so you
shit.
stepping that shit
I'm about
up.
to say, since you
Yeah.
mentioned Style Seat, where the fuck could we book you out on Style Seat, man?
Style Seats /WeezzzKutz. It's link in the bio.
3 E's
3 E's.
or
Cut.
2 E's?
No, it's
3
three.
E's?
Man, we're gonna put the link.
fuck
We're gonna
me
put the
up.
link in
Oh,
the
fuck
description.
that.
Don't even worry
Yeah,
about
don't
it. We
worry
got the
about
link in the
that.
description for
Damn,
that.
That's
man. Link in the
it, that's
description, man. That's
it.
all you gotta do, you hear me? But nah, damn.
He made me
Threw me off.
It's all good though.
But nah, Mo. Back to the cuts and shit, man. Anyway, what's your next move, man? Cause I did a competition with you. I see competitions getting big and all this extra shit. Do you look forward to being this, you know what I'm saying, this showman barber, or you want to keep it local with the family, you know what I'm saying, family style type shit?
Good point. I look at myself real traditional, old school. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like to be left out the mix. That's why, I kind of I start pushing myself and promoting and branding myself because I'm not like a gump. I'm not trash. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a regular barber, and I'm just not a regular person. So
Yeah.
therefore, I needed people to know about me, and I have to bring light to what I do because I don't want to be put into a shell and just a typical barber or anything like that.
Right.
So for as far as that, like that's why I be pushing myself out there in that area. But like I'm not the type dude. I'm not going for a certain image, or I don't want to blow up as like
So you
the
not really,
celebrity barber.
Right.
Like I'm not tripping off that because people forget like that stuff is just an image. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You could look like a millionaire, or you know what I'm saying, you can look so rich, but ain't nothing going on. So like my whole thing is I tell people all the time, like, regardless of, you know, what people do or what I got going on, I'm not tripping because, or like just doing extra stuff because I know regardless at the end of the day, my books, they book.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still getting money. So
Right.
as long as the money is residual and, you know, it's constantly coming in, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My whole thing, I'd rather be rich than famous. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
because as long as the money coming, I don't care about what other people think or anything like that, or trying to keep up with the next man or
Right.
nothing like that. But I definitely, you know, want to be in the loop. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
Have you ever considered ultimately like owning your own barbershop one day, or?
definitely. That's what kind of like I was gonna base my answer off of his question too, because what I'm gonna do, and you know what I got goals for is, I do want to shop. That's why I'm in cosmetology school right now, so I can, you know, be more well-rounded with the. I deal with women, but I don't want to be selective on just short hair or haircuts.
So you trying to really get into like
hair,
like
hair. Like, you know what I'm
just
saying?
cutting
Yeah,
hair,
no,
like, no more clippers, just
yeah.
clippers type shit.
It'd be clippers, but
You want to stick to styling?
He ain't limited
Or-
to just.
Nah,
clippers.
yeah, that's what I'm
Right.
saying. Yeah,
Okay.
the limitation is
Isn't
not
gonna be just clippers.
yeah,
Okay,
like
I feel you.
the category would be hair.
Right, I
You know
feel
what I'm
you.
saying?
I
Like,
feel you, yeah, it
not
makes
just
sense to me.
haircuts,
Yeah.
or you know what I'm saying,
Right.
or phase. Nah, like whatever, you know, do with hair, I want to be able to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you.
You know, I got my limitations, certain things. Like, I ain't gonna say that I won't be sitting down doing braids and nothing like that. I don't see myself doing that, but you never say never.
So
You
you
know?
never know.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
yeah, I'm not looking. That's not my goal.
It's
but
money and all this shit.
if I
bruh.
can do it, then it's
Money
cool.
and all
Hey,
that.
yeah.
I'm about to say everything worth considering.
It's
You know what
youngin'
I'm saying?
it's a youngin' out ATL. He do, you know, man, doing the you know, the ball replacement systems.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's typically the same thing for females.
Right.
For the lace front.
Okay.
Youngin' out that joint doing lace fronts. You know what I'm saying?
But see, man,
Freshman
that's what I'm saying though, man. Like, that's why I asked that type of question, because you got, of course, you got Uncle Ice in the barbershop cutting your hair.
You
Man,
don't want- you don't
shout
gotta
out
call
Uncle
him-
Ice, man. If you watching this jump, man, shout out Uncle Ice. My man right here, the one that took your spot. But it's all right, Uncle Ice. I
Hey,
still
I
love
thought
you,
you, bro. I real thought you was talking
But-
about paid him for.
Nah,
I'm about to say, I don't know you want to
I
call
real
anybody.
real live. Nigga used to come out here, Ice, real live, no funny. Hope you watching this, Ice. But nah, but what I'm saying is, you got the typical barbers that, you know what I'm saying, old head, barbershop flow, being a barber, you know what I'm saying, barbershop cutting the family here. You see what I'm saying? But now you get on Instagram, it's real live niggas.
It's a new game.
It's a new game, fool.
Yeah.
And like with that new game, man, it's like that demand. So like now, do you get to that point where you got a nigga coming in there for a cut and you like, look, bro, this ain't your $20. This ain't your $20 haircut right here. That cut gonna get you about 50. You know what I'm saying? That's like a $50 cut. You know what I'm saying? And do you get a problem with that type of shit?
That's a good.
Cause I mean, I know some niggas would be like, bro, I ain't spending more than a dub on a haircut.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
That's a good point you just made, because
Cause that demand different now, man.
yeah, I definitely post my prices, and a lot of people know my prices beforehand.
Right.
So I typically don't have that problem as much.
So it ain't that nigga, like you said, getting out the chain like, man, I only got the.
You know, I learned, you know, I adjusted to things like that.
All right.
What can I do to avoid this? What can I do to, you know, certain circumstances? But, you know, I do get that. And, you know, they be a little thrown off. But people got to realize with any and everything, what a lot of people don't, they short themselves. And I short myself a lot. I do. Because I'm a generous person. And, you know, I've been where I'm at. It's more to it. But anyways, like I said, you gotta know your worth, first of all. And, you know, once you know your worth, you know what I'm saying, people will appreciate that. And, you know, you can't allow people to take advantage of you, you know.
Right.
And, you know, and if people don't respect that, or people don't, you know, want to abide by that, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? See you later, because it's, you know what I'm saying, it's plenty more fish in the sea, you know, and it's...
Yeah, I'm about to say, I like to think just as many cheap niggas as it is that many more people that respect what you're doing,
and that's what I'm
willing to
saying.
spend that much more money too.
And that's why I kind of like them people that, you know, it's just like people showing your true colors. Like, you know, if you don't respect my prices or respect what I'm saying, you really don't respect me. And like,
simple as
I
that.
don't got, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel too much for you. Like, it is what it is. You can go about your business, and, you know, like I said, that'll just show you a person character right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Just Cause you know money make or break a lot of things, and people get it misunderstood for the principle of this, and that, and the third. But at the end of the day, I don't care if you my friend, homie. You know what I'm saying? We used to ball back in the day, and business
Real
is
life.
business.
Real
Like
life.
food, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just business is business. Like me and him, we go way back.
Yeah.
But if we make a bet for $10, $20 or whatever the case would be, a certain amount of money, I need that, bro. Nah, let me get that. Cause why? Cause that's bread, and we bet on it as men. So it's just like I said, people got respect that it's just business at the end of the day, and a lot of people put their emotions into it, and like it don't even be about that. I try to tell people all the time, like, look, people complain they want all this time and they want certain things. I'm like, listen, that's extra service, that's extra time. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay for that now. Like that's it goes back to knowing your worth. And when I realized my worth, and it starts, my time is really, really, really precious, especially with me being in school now. My time is very limited at work. I work 4 days a week, so like every little time that is wasted, I feel like
that's money out the door.
that's money out the door. And like I try to explain this to people, like, nah, like when the people ask how much you charge for house calls or how much you did, I tell them like, what? It's only $100. $100 not bad. That's not a bad price. But if you look at it from my perspective,
Y'all heard that?
$100
house call.
You get whatever
man.
though.
You don't want to drive out Wardy? House call. Yeah.
But like I said, you tell person, $100. Well, Edgar, you tripping, nigga? I gotta pack my things up. I gotta come to you, gas, whatever. I don't care if you're getting a shaper.
Okay.
I don't care if you're getting a bald head. I still gotta do all the same, the whole rundown. Pack my thing, set up at your spot, work in your environment. You know what I'm saying? Work on your time. You know what I'm saying? Take time out of my time to even accommodate you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just for all of that. It's just a set price. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't care if you getting a beard trim. It's still the same setup, still the same system. So. It's just like I said, it's a set price, and people don't understand that. You paying for your convenience, and it don't get no better than that.
Hey, bro. Well, hopefully this interview right here clear up a lot of them questions, clear up a lot of that confusion, and people be a little bit more open and willing to spend that dough when they want you to pull up to their crib, man.
Nah, for sure. But before we jump into like the DMV entertainment scene and shit, is there anybody else like whose craft you respect in the area?
Yeah. Any other barbers you fucking with? Notables.
My man D2, like I said, this guy folk for real. We go back with him.
Oh,
This the first dude that I even knew that cut hair, other than my own barbers from back in the day. Yeah, like personally knew, as family member or like close friend or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? That actually took off that I can relate to. That it's just like when you see a celebrity make it that you knew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
Right.
And I ain't saying that he the celebrity or he don't have the potential to be, but I'm just using that for example. But
yeah, shout out D2 then, man.
Yeah, he definitely, like I said, he encouraged me to lean more toward my women's and stuff like that. Cause like I said, it's just like just like an older brother or something that you see you want to be like sometimes. Like I said, he just laid the platform for that in this area, and I respect it. I said I respect it even more because I know him.
Right.
And I seen where he came from.
At least you real enough to acknowledge that shit, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
No funny.
And like I said, that's my man. He doing his thing. So.
Any notables? Shout out D2. Anybody else you fucking with?
Wade the barber. He got the DMV on lock for real.
Wade the barber.
Yeah.
Who else out here, man?
He doing a different thing. I gotta give props to my man Rockstar. My man Rockstar came up.
Oh yeah, Cam. Shout out Rockstar Cam, man. He came up.
Yeah, he came
yes,
up.
Yes, sir.
I remember he started with us. You know what I'm saying? He just took over. That's a good look though.
Oh, he started out there with y'all?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. See, man, shit. Waldorf ain't that far, huh?
Yeah, but
anybody else you fucking with out here, bro?
It ain't too many people.
Bro, said I'm fucking with me.
Yeah, no bullshit.
I'm just trying to make sure we ain't leaving nobody else out for these folks, man. Get me?
Nah, yeah, it ain't too many. That's why I like where I'm at for real, cause it ain't. I'm gonna stay humble. It's not too many people on my side that's doing what I'm doing. I put it like that, and that's a good thing because you know I can move to where Rockstar D2 and all them at and being straight competitors on. I ain't got no. I don't mind being in the competition, you know.
Yeah.
But shit, why compete when I ain't got to? You
I
know.
compete when they coming to you.
Exactly. I'm already winning it where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So, you
So
know,
y'all losing if you ain't driving out now. Yeah.
yeah. So like I said, I like where I'm at because I'm kind of starting a trend.
Yeah.
And start actually bringing something to where I'm, you know.
Bringing that style out
Yeah,
there,
so
man.
like,
Waldorf surely ain't
little
got it.
signature.
Yeah.
Waldorf surely ain't got it, Renzel. Yeah, me.
Because you think about all the upscale barbershops or all the nice salons, they, you know, DC, Virginia, Bowie, Laurel, you know, real uppity area. You know what I'm saying? And Waldorf is uppity. It's getting there.
Yeah.
It's suburban, but it you know what I'm saying? They got money out there. They do, but it ain't none of that going on out there.
Right, yeah.
It ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna see no Del Frisco's out or Waldorf. Niggas out Waldorf got Del Frisco money though. But I'm just saying though, they bringing Del Frisco's out there. It ain't like they not gonna get the support and people not gonna sit in that restaurant. Nah, they gonna come in there and eat, but it's not there for people.
Right.
Same for with me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's
like,
a good analogy though, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna hold you though.
Yeah, cause I'm, you know, everybody like, yeah, what you gonna do? Where you gonna go? And I'm just like, why should I leave water? Rather than the fact that it's far, you know what I'm saying? But as far as actually setting my own mark and starting something, I could do that where I'm at. Like I said, I don't gotta go into competitor zone and you know, worry about the next man or nothing like that. I can really start a trend where I'm at.
Got your own lane out there.
Yeah, real life.
Couple lanes, 301.
Hey, but nah, real question though. While we on the water, talk. Real question though. You laid out here. You laid out there for a little bit, right? You from PG? We get all that. Is Waldorf a part of the DMV? Go.
Is Waldorf a part of the DMV? Is Waldorf in Maryland?
It's Baltimore in Maryland.
Nigga.
Go. It's Baltimore in the DMV. Go.
He's trying to make it real simple.
Waldorf is in the DMV.
All right, bro. Nah, it's a yes or no question.
Respect.
Opinion. Everybody got their own opinion, but hey, I you know.
That was a hot take, y'all. leave y'all opinions. Leave y'all stuff in the comments, man. Subscribe, like, leave a comment. Tell us if this nigga wild, man. Tell us if the DMV really a part of Waldorf. That's some real shit, though. I really want to see some...
Waldorf part of the DMV.
You get what the fuck I mean. I really want to see some shit, man. Yeah, me. But nah, bro. How you feeling about the DMV, man? How you feel about them folks?
Music, comedians,
beefing. Beefing.
So we can start with the beef first.
Like, how you feel about how... All right, well, let's start with that then. How you feel about how everybody treating each other here, man? Not even specifically about beef, but like how you feel about how we conducting each other.
That's what I'm about to say, because I honestly feel like it ain't really too much more beef anymore. Like,
it's out here.
It's out here, but it's just, I feel like it's pettiness. You know what I'm saying? It's all face shit. But back in the day, you know, you had to worry about hoods and, groups and things like that, to where it's based off today. It really ain't on that. You know, it's always gonna be hoods, but you know, niggas ain't going.
Yeah, you right though.
They ain't going to the go-go's, getting their hoods stabbed. You know what I'm saying? It was just unnecessary beef back in the day. It's gonna be beef all day, every day. That's just life. You know what I'm saying? But as far as, you know, I feel like it ain't really too much hatred in the DMV. Everybody got their own lane. You know, of course, people in the same area is gonna have you know, a different mindset and not be on the same page, because that's just like if you was a barber, you know, no friendly competition, but you know, it's a competition, so we might have a little bit of words in there, you know what I'm saying? But
why you don't think a lot, like, friendly competition is cool, that's just another source of motivation, but why you feel like a lot of niggas it's not like, oh yeah, I fuck with Renzel the barber, I'm a like, just how you was talking about D2, I'm a shout him out, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give him his recognition. Why you feel like a lot of niggas might fuck with another nigga's work, but they not gonna acknowledge it and push them, you know what I'm saying? Why you feel like niggas acting like that, for real? Because that shit going on a lot, bro.
Well, I honestly feel like a lot of them are not man enough to give credit when due. Yeah. A lot of people need other people's opinions and confirmation.
Yeah, for validation.
For validation, you know what I'm saying? And I've never been a person like that, you know?
Right.
I feel like, you know, everybody too worried about what the next man think. Like I said, there's people that sit in my chair that people may not approve of, or that was beefing with me back in the day, and I don't care, cause I'm still here. These people put money in my pockets, and none of these people ever try to take my life. So to me, it was never no beef. You know, I ain't. It's a business at the end of the day. I ain't gonna, you know, ain't never gonna dictate that. Like, unless, like I said, you try to take my life or you harm my family, that's a different story. But like I said, I'm too old and people too grown to trip off little stuff like that.
So it
like,
just be a bunch of little stupid shit.
Yeah, a lot of people be blocking their blessings. You know what I'm saying? Missing out on potential
connections they can make.
Yeah, like marketing and stuff like that. Cause the little petty stuff. Oh, my man don't like him, or they be with this third. Nah, bro, life too short for that. The world too small. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll never get nowhere worried about the next man. You know what I'm saying?
Bullshit though.
So like I said, there's a lot of people in this area, you know, cause the DMV is so damn small. You know what I'm saying? They just, everybody feel like, you know, they gotta stay with their clique and they gotta stay down to their friends and stuff like that. You know, it's lines of loyalty always, most definitely, but like I said, at the end of the day, business is business, and people don't know how to determine what's business from personal stuff. You know what I'm saying?
No question.
You know, like I said, we could be on two opposite total tips, and you know what I'm saying, not be on the same page. But if we talk about the same way to get some money, let's get some money then. You know what I'm saying?
Jumping into the music, is any artists in the area that you fucking with? Whether they new, you know, artists that just came out, niggas that you been fucking with, whatever it is.
The new little niggas, they on fire. Like, I keep hearing about them. Like, I keep hearing these niggas younger than us. Like, 15,
we the
16.
young niggas from what I
thought I was young nigga, you know what I'm saying? Thought we was the last of the young niggas.
Yeah, real loud.
But not literally, but insider. But now, like, a lot of these niggas, like 16, 17, 18, really blowing up in the industry. Like, I'm talking about millions of views and stuff like that, like real live. Like, I wasn't hip to.
Give us some names, man. These little niggas, man, you fucking with.
Young Manny, you know what I'm saying? I bang with Young Manny.
That's his favorite rapper.
Young Manny be crank.
Fresh
I'm like, damn, metaphors on 1,000.
Boy, hey, shout out Lil Manny Slim. I see you rocking, little nigga, man. Keep that shit up, man.
And his flow and his rap game just different.
He ahead, man.
You know what I'm saying?
They said that little nigga like 14, 15.
They said he 15.
He in high school though, yeah.
You could be 14, 15 in high school.
All right, bro, he ain't that young.
He's 15.
No, I ain't saying it like that. What you mean?
That little nigga, hey, Lil Manny, get that shit rocking, Slim.
He trying to make it like I'm hating this shit. Shout out, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, he does his thing. I wouldn't, cause like I said, I deal with so many youngins. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm playing my music. They like, what's that? Making me feel like an old. I'm like, what you talking about, nigga? You don't know nothing about that, nigga.
Yeah. Nigga, turn on that Lil Manny.
Look at that cheap keeper shit. What you playing him for?
Yeah.
Nah, he cool. He crank. So they like, man, you ain't heard that Young Manny, Moana? I'm like, what? Fuck is that? Why would that don't even sound listenable? Not listening to that. And shit, play that thing be cranking. Real loud, that thing be cranking.
Who else you fucking with, man?
I'm gonna give props and shout out to other little young Money Ma.
I was about to say,
I don't listen to him though.
That's probably my favorite young nigga on the horizon.
I can't get with him.
Right
I can't get with him.
Oh nah, real cool, bro.
Yeah, I don't listen. Like,
definitely
I'm gonna say you told me a couple. I mean,
He doing
you
his
played a
thing,
couple
though,
of
yeah.
shit. I'm gonna say he doing his thing.
He
I
definitely
get
thing,
shout
but
out little nigga Money Ma, man.
for my style of,
I don't listen to brother.
on my style of music.
Try to listen a little harder or something, man.
Yeah, like I said, I get a props to the young niggas because they only ones I feel like really 10 toes down right now doing it.
What about people that been around, you know?
Q took off, he gone. I mean, I don't even put him on that pedestal no more. He not even.
You think he on that Glizzy Wale pedestal now?
Definitely. I feel like he.
Nah, don't
say Ben.
Don't get too
because he fixed his lip to say Ben.
I want to say he passed Wale on a different
I was
level.
saying he on that.
Nah,
he
don't
got to name him DMV level.
Yeah.
I feel like he damn near right there with Glizzy. Glizzy definitely has done more, but I mean,
I
feel
like
Glizzy done more
in that direction. You can see Q going in that direction.
Yeah. All right, going in the direction, yeah. But I was about to say Glizzy definitely done more.
It ain't too many really. I got artists coming soon.
Who?
I don't even know. I'm Weezz about to be a production. You hear me?
Fresh off the wire.
Hey, look though, I'm trying to tell y'all.
Weez on the Weez.
Stay tuned. Got an artist coming soon.
You got. Is you or somebody else?
Nah, it ain't me. I cut hair.
Oh, all right.
All right. Well, you got any like clothing lines you fucking with in the area?
Bro, that's one thing about me. Like, I be so out the mix.
With
In
the
my
clothes?
own, nah, just everything. I be so out the loop, but I'm gonna give
Man,
it
so
to
you,
no.
you don't see niggas doing their thing, man.
No, I do. That's what I was about to say. I was about to, but I don't support enough to really say, I bang with this, that. You know what I'm saying?
Just
Like,
people that you see doing their thing. You don't gotta own nothing necessarily.
Nah, eat. I feel like that's the only.
Oh, that's the only nigga out here.
That's
doing
why.
that shit?
That's how much I'm out the loop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, I feel
it's
you,
a
bro.
couple. It's a couple niggas that I see a lot. I see a lot of cash talk.
Yeah. Shout out my man Tony, man.
I see a lot of I don't. What's that? That trapreneur? What is that thing? I don't know.
Don't even stress it, bro.
Nah, you got it because I messed it up. So you got
Not trap life.
not trap life. Oh yeah, trap life too. Trapreneur. Trap. Damn.
I don't got no answer.
Pull it up
for
on
you,
your
bro.
phone.
Entrepreneur. It's like entrepreneur.
No,
Yeah.
Entrepreneur, nigga.
How you can't pronounce that?
That's not entrepreneur though.
Thanks, Ern.
It's
Shout out
not-
Ern behind the camera.
It's
man.
not entrepreneur though.
It is.
It's like
it's like entrepreneur, but it's
That's
like
what I-
supposed
that's-
to be like.
trap gear though. That's how I try to.
Well, this Chicken Talk the podcast. Renzel.
Anything else you want to leave on these peoples, man?
Yeah, stay tuned. I'm about to be the hottest barber stylist in the DMV. WeezzzKutz. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Man, on that note, man, we gonna end up on y'all, man. It's KB, man, alongside me, man.
Renzel.
We gonna catch y'all on the next one, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you just heard me lead off the end.
Nah, I was gonna tell you just cut that, and then you know
It ain't no cutting it.
Nigga, you get the bloop. Nah, I was trying to think. I was like,
Entrepreneur.
damn.
They out here you like I can't read.
And then when KB tried to come up with that, I was like, nah, he was definitely talking about something else, bro. But I was like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Entrepreneur. Is it entrepreneur?
I mean, that is a name with Johnny, but you sound like you saying some whole other shit.
That's what I was like.
You was like, trabajador or some shit.
Trabajador, like he said.
Hard working and shit. I'm trying to make sure this nigga not talking about.
He talking about that, John.
You're not talking about like this.
Yes.
I want to see if you can hear her, cause like,
Nah,
cause she realized.
So, we need to introduce her. He's gonna have random voice. Entrepreneur?
That's why I was like, man,
You dumbass nigga.
shout out Ern behind the cam, man. Cause she looked at me
Cause I'm like,
cause I looked dead
I
at her.
think you
Bro,
saying
you was gonna get
trapdoor.
nothing
I'm
from
like,
me. I was
oh,
gonna
nah,
like,
that
nah,
was
bro, I
not-
can't help you.
I
don't
looked
know what
dead
you're
at
talking
Ern.
about.
Ern looked dead at me. I was like, she get the.
Nah, but the first time, I feel like I thought like was fluking.
Hey, hold on, I
you know
didn't
what I'm
even
saying?
stop this.